Welcome, dear heart. Take one slow breath in through the nose and let the air spread kindly across the chest. Hold it for a soft moment. Now ease the breath out as if you are releasing a small sigh of relief. Feel the shoulders drop. Feel the jaw loosen. With the next breath, sense a warm glow collecting behind the breastbone, like morning sunlight peeking through a window. It is gentle. It is steady. With every exhale, allow tightness to melt a little more. If a stray worry drifts by, picture it resting on a leaf that floats down a calm river, moving away without any struggle. There is no rush here, only this calm meeting of caring minds. Whisper to yourself, I am safe in this moment, and my story matters. Let those words land softly inside. Notice how the belly rises and falls without any effort at all. Life is already supporting you. Place a hand over your heart and sense its steady rhythm. This beat has stayed with you through every joy, every sorrow, every unknown road. It keeps faithful time, never scolding, always hoping. Breathe once more and let gratitude seep into that steady thumping. Gratitude for the simple gift of still being here, able to grow, able to choose kindness for yourself. Invite a tiny smile to form at the corners of your lips. Research tells us a hint of a smile sends soothing signals all through the body. Feel that wave circle from forehead to toes, as if each cell receives an encouraging letter that says, keep going, you are loved. In this moment, allow the mind to settle as gently as a feather on quiet ground. Notice the space around your thoughts, the peaceful gaps between them. You do not have to chase them. They can pass like soft clouds across an open sky. Breathe in again, letting that sky widen. On your next out-breath, speak silently or out loud. I open my heart to healing. There is no correct volume or perfect tone, only sincerity matters. Picture that sentence as a seed placed in rich soil. You have begun the nurturing. Nothing more is required this second. Rest in that easy truth. Let the body know it can unclench. Let the spirit know it is held in gentle hands. In the quiet that follows this welcoming breath, picture yourself stepping into a cozy room lined with warm light and soft cushions. The walls glow in muted colors that feel like a tender embrace. There is no judgment here, no hurried timelines, just a loving space set aside for you to meet yourself exactly as you are. No edits, no apologies. Inside this room, every feeling is welcome. Doubt may enter and sit down. Fatigue may curl up in a corner. Even anger, if present, may place its heavy bag by the door and rest a while. You are not asked to push any of these guests out. Instead, greet them with the same compassion you would offer a child who scrapes a knee. Gentle, patient, ready to listen. When compassion leads, shame has no room to bark orders. Take another breath and allow that to be true. Whisper once more, I welcome a gentle breath of peace into my life. Feel how the words float through the room and settle over every visitor. Doubt, fatigue, anger, like a soft blanket. They hush, at least for now, and the atmosphere grows lighter still. This is the beginning of honoring yourself. Pause here if you can, for several heartbeats. Listen inside the breath for the faint hum that underlies all living things. Some call it spirit, some call it life force. Names do not matter. What matters is that you can sense it. It is older than any worry, deeper than any wound. It speaks without words, yet its message is always kind. You belong. Let that truth saturate your bones. Feel the spine lengthen with silent pride as if each vertebra smiles. Even the smallest muscle fiber relaxes when it believes it belongs. One more breath in and one more breath out, slow as honey pouring from a spoon. Your body, mind, and spirit now sit together in easy fellowship. You have opened the door to healing, and healing has stepped through without hesitation. Scars often carry heavy stories. Some sit on the skin like silver rivers. Others hide deep in the heart where no one sees, yet they pulse with memory. For too long, scars have been treated as proof of weakness or shame. Today, let us greet them differently. Picture each scar, visible or unseen, as ancient script etched upon the pages of your life. The ink may look rough in places, but every line tells of courage lived, battles survived, tenderness reclaimed. Scar tissue forms only when the body says, "I will keep going." It knits together broken strands, weaves firmness where softness tore. This is not failure. This is nature's own applause for your will to live. Bring to mind one scar, perhaps a small blemish on the knee, perhaps a silent ache in the heart. Hold it gently as a jeweler holds a gem to the light. Notice the shape, the texture, the echoes of a past moment now complete. Say softly, "I see your story, and I thank you for the strength you gave me." Feel how that acknowledgement shifts the inner weather, as if a sunbeam slips through a cloudy sky. Without forcing cheer, you are simply telling the full truth. The scar exists, and so does the endurance it proves. Breathe that truth in. Breathe out old judgment. Let the cycle repeat until calm settles. While the mind takes in this new view of scars, the body responds. Nerves quiet. Blood flows with less hurry. Immune cells pick up signals of safety and repair. Over time, thoughts of kindness can steady blood pressure, soften tense muscles, even clear the complexion. Simple words like, "I am kind to my healing body," carry electric influence through the nervous system. Science now confirms what wisdom traditions have whispered for ages. Loving thoughts change physical form. We need not grasp every mechanism to benefit. It is enough to practice tenderness and watch the gradual bloom. Place your hands palm over palm atop the heart center again. Feel warmth where skin meets skin. Close the eyes if that feels comfortable. Let breaths arrive and leave on their own. Silently affirm, "My past hardships have shaped a power within me that nothing can take away." Pause. Repeat. Let each word land like a soft footstep on welcoming earth. Sensations may rise, a prickle behind eyes, a flutter in the belly. Allow them. They are proof that the mind and body are speaking. You have created room for dialogue instead of dismissal. Slowly lift the corners of the mouth once more. This friendly curve signals the brain to release small waves of calm chemistry. Enjoy the quiet sparkle of that gift. We have now begun to look at scars with wiser eyes. Yet there is another step. Just as a photographer changes a lens to shift the picture, we may change our mental lens to see scars not as damage, but as proof of personal power. Think of a clay bowl that once cracked. Rather than toss it aside, a caring hand fused the split with gold. The crack remains visible, yet the gold shines bright, turning the bowl into art that could only exist through mending. In many cultures, this practice is a celebration of resilience. It reminds the world that broken does not mean ended. You too carry golden seams. They trace across experiences of loss, over moments of fear, around memories of grief, and they glimmer with a quiet radiance that cannot be bought or faked. These seams tell anyone willing to look closely, here stands a soul who faced storms and learned to sing in the rain. When the mind focuses on the gleam rather than the crack, self-worth increases. Shoulders lift, steps grow lighter. This change in posture changes the body's chemistry once more, encouraging deeper breaths and steadier rhythms. Let a fresh breath fill the ribs. While the air flows in, picture golden light entering through the top of the head, making its way along the spine and spreading into every scar-lined path of memory. The light does not erase the lines. It outlines them, honors them. On the next exhale, let stale images of weakness drift away like dust in a breeze. Whisper softly, "These marks are my medals of courage." Savor each syllable. Notice whether new warmth spreads in the chest or tingles in the arms, or a gentle hush floats across the mind. Each body carries its own language. Listen without hurry to what yours now says. Perhaps it sighs in relief. Perhaps it grows quietly proud. Honor its message. You may find that past feelings of shame try to re-enter. They may tap lightly on the window of the mind, asking to be let back in. Kindly acknowledge them. I see you, old shame. I know you were trying to protect me once. Then, like a gentle parent, offer them a seat outside the door and wrap them in compassion. You do not have to let them rule the house. Keep focus instead on the golden seams glowing brighter inside. Affirm, I allow myself to shine through every healed place. With each repetition, feel the glow grow steadier, like candlelight that can guide others home. Know that by shining, you give silent permission for others to honor their own scars. Healing never stays private. It ripples outward in quiet waves of hope. Scars can be emotional too, nestled deep within thoughts and feelings. Perhaps there is an old story that says, "You are not smart enough," or "Love always leaves." These internal scars often dictate how we see the world. Today, gently revisit one such story. Do it from a place of curiosity, not blame. Ask yourself, what power did I gain while living through that story? Answers may come in whispers, stronger empathy, sharper insight, steadier faith. Let those answers rise without judgment. They are part of the gold that fills the crack. Speak softly. I release the pain behind the story, yet I cherish the strength it carved into my spirit. Notice how the heart responds, perhaps with a warmer beat, perhaps with calm tears. Both are signs of release. As the lens continues to shift, choose to anchor your mind in a new guiding thought. My scars are bridges to greater compassion. Each time that thought is held for even 10 seconds, new neural pathways strengthen. The brain begins to favor kindness-oriented circuits. Over weeks and months, these circuits influence choices, words, and even the tilt of the mouth when speaking to oneself. Healing deepens, and outer life starts to reflect inner peace with more ease. None of this requires harsh effort. A simple, repeated agreement with kind thoughts is enough. Take a final breath for now. Let it be easy and full. Feel the lungs expand, making space for fresh possibility. Hold it gently. Release and feel gratitude drizzle down the spine like warm rain. Say within, I honor every part of my journey. I am whole, and I am ready to grow further. Allow silence to follow, just for a few short beats. Listen to the quiet inside and know it is friendly ground. When you open your eyes or simply lift your awareness, You may notice the room seems brighter, the body lighter. You have begun the sacred practice of seeing power where the world once taught you to see only brokenness. Let that truth rest in the heart until we meet again. The body has its own way of speaking, and one of the kindest things we can do is learn to listen. Often pain or tension isn't here to punish, it's here to whisper. When emotions build up like quiet waves, the body catches those ripples. A tight chest may be carrying sadness that never found a voice. A heavy head might hold the clutter of thoughts that haven't had room to be heard. Even the smallest ache can be a gentle request for presence. So often we try to rush healing with harshness. We think if we just push harder, think more positively, ignore discomfort, then we'll be fine. But that's like yelling over a child who only wanted to be comforted. True healing begins not with force, but with listening. Listening to the signals the body gives without fear, judgment, or urgency. Just as we comfort a trembling hand with a soft touch, we can meet our own pain with stillness and curiosity. Thoughts, you see, are not just floating ideas. They are signals, electric, energetic movements that ripple through the nervous system and guide the body's chemistry. A thought like, "I'm not safe," sends adrenaline rushing, tightens the shoulders, and prepares for battle. A thought like, "I trust this moment," softens the jaw, deepens the breath, and invites ease. Isn't that something? Just a shift in words can bring softness or stress. The body reacts instantly. And over time, repeated thoughts build habits. If the mind often says, "I'm not good enough," the body begins to carry that message in its posture, in the tone of voice, in the way sleep arrives or stays away. But when we begin to say instead, "I am learning to love myself," something inside breathes a little easier. The immune system listens. The muscles relax. The breath becomes a little more generous. This is not a race to perfection. It is a gentle path back to harmony. The good news is, the body loves to cooperate. It wants to heal. It wants to relax. It just needs the mind's permission. When we affirm supportive truths, we offer the body a chance to exhale. Say softly, "I am gentle with my healing." Pause. Let the body hear those words. Let the heart receive them like a balm. Say again, "I am learning to listen to what I need." Notice how even saying it changes something, even if slightly. These affirmations are not tricks or magic words. They are honest companions that help us realign when we've wandered into self-criticism. The more we repeat them, the more they carve new paths through the mind and body, like water forming a smooth river through stone. Each day brings chances to tune in more closely. In the morning, before the world rushes in, place a hand over the belly and say, "Body, what do you need from me today?" Wait. Let the answer rise gently. It may come as a word, a sensation, or a feeling. Maybe it asks for more rest. Maybe it asks for movement. Maybe it simply asks for kindness. At night, before sleep carries you away, whisper, "I thank my body for carrying me through this day." You don't need a perfect body to offer thanks. You just need to notice that it stayed with you. It breathed for you. It held you up. That is worthy of appreciation. The more we bring loving awareness into the body, the more it responds. Think of a garden. If you shout at the flowers to grow, they wilt. If you water them gently, give them sunlight, speak kindly, they flourish. The body is your inner garden. Speak gently. Water often with care, and never underestimate the quiet power of your attention. It heals in places that even medicine cannot reach. Sometimes, when we begin this journey, old fears arise. What if I can't do this? What if it's too late? Those are echoes from wounds that haven't yet heard the new message. You are allowed to heal. Speak this softly, over and over. I am allowed to heal. I am safe to grow. I give myself permission to feel good. Let these affirmations meet the old beliefs, not with battle, but with calm persistence. The old patterns may not dissolve in a day, but they will begin to soften under the warmth of your steady presence. You are not a problem to fix. You are a garden returning to bloom. Healing is not about going back to who you were before pain. It is about becoming more tender, more awake, more whole because of it. The body is not your enemy. It is your home, and your home is learning to glow again. One of the most beautiful ways to deepen this connection is through mirror work. It may feel strange at first, but the mirror can become a dear friend when approached with gentleness. Stand before the mirror, look into your own eyes, not with judgment or analysis, but with curiosity, with softness, with kindness. If looking into the mirror brings discomfort, begin with just one phrase. Speak gently, even if your voice trembles. I am here for you. Let that phrase land. Let your reflection receive it. Perhaps your eyes soften. Perhaps your shoulders lower. Say next, you have been through so much, and I am proud of your strength. This is not about pretending everything is fine. It's about honoring the truth with compassion. Hold your gaze, even if only for a few seconds. Notice what rises. There may be tears. There may be resistance. That's okay. You are witnessing parts of yourself that were long ignored or hidden. Now they are being seen. And when something is seen with love, it begins to soften. It begins to trust. Continue by saying, this scar shows that I kept going. If you carry a visible mark, look at it. If it's internal, place your hand over the area it lives in. Speak kindly to it. You are not shameful. You are my reminder that I survived. Let that sentence echo. Let it wrap around the memory held there. As you return to the mirror each day, perhaps for 1 minute, then 5, then longer, you are building a relationship with yourself, not one based on judgment or performance, but one rooted in unconditional presence. It is the kind of relationship many long for from others, and it begins with your own reflection. No one else can give you the depth of love you can give yourself when you choose to see with clear eyes and an open heart. You might feel silly. You might think, this won't change anything. But even if your conscious mind doubts, the deeper mind listens. It hears the tone, it registers the care, and it starts to believe. One day the words, I love you, won't feel foreign. They'll feel true. And that day, your body will stand taller. Your spirit will feel steadier. Your presence will become a soft lighthouse, guiding you through every dark night. When you begin to speak kindly to yourself in the mirror, old criticisms may try to argue. They may say, you're not enough, you're just pretending. These voices are not your truth. They are echoes from others or from old fears. Offer them understanding, not obedience. You might say, I hear you, but I choose love now. That choice will echo louder. Love always finds a way to be heard. Your body listens to how you speak about it. Your reflection listens to how you look at it. The more kindness you offer, the more trust grows. With trust, the nervous system settles. With trust, sleep deepens. With trust, digestion improves. This is the miracle of self-love. It ripples through every system of your being, and it starts with a simple sentence: I am learning to love myself right here, right now. As your practice continues, the mirror no longer feels like glass. It becomes a portal, a meeting place between your physical self and your inner truth. You begin to see not just a face or a body, but a soul, glowing quietly with the light of survival, of growth, of grace. Speak to that light often. Nourish it. Say each morning, I greet the light within me. I cherish who I am becoming. Say each evening, thank you, body, for loving me even when I forgot to love you. These are not empty words. They are nutrients. They feed the roots of your healing. Take a moment now. Breathe gently. Look inward or to the mirror. Whisper, I honor all I have carried. I speak to myself with love. Let the words hang in the air like soft music. You are not here to be perfect. You are here to be real, to be loving, to be healing. And in this mirror, in this breath, in this kindness, you already are. Close your eyes now, just for a little while. Let your breathing carry you gently inward. Picture a soft golden light forming in your heart. Let it grow warmer, brighter, and fuller. With every breath, allow that golden light to expand, not in a rush, but like the slow rising of the sun. This light has no edge. It flows to the corners of your body, into the places that have been tired, wounded, or forgotten. It glows around every scar, visible or invisible, like a loving hand caressing the past. This is the light of your own compassion. It is not something you have to earn. It lives within you already. All you're doing now is remembering it. Feel it warming the chest, soothing the neck, easing the lower back, softening the knees. Let it touch the places where you once held pain, the places you have tried to hide. There is nothing to fear here. This is a safe space. And the light loves every part of you. Let it reach your belly, your hands, your feet. Let it travel up through the spine and settle softly at the crown of your head. It fills you now, this golden glow, a gentle reminder that healing is not something outside of you. It flows from within. It's not forced or rushed. It arrives when we allow it, when we invite it with tenderness. Let your breath carry that light outward now. Imagine it extending beyond your body, into your space, into your day, into the world. Every time you breathe, you offer healing, not just for yourself, but for those around you. You become a lighthouse without trying, simply by letting your own light shine through the cracks. Let's take this gentle energy into a little writing moment. You don't need to be a writer, and there are no right answers. All you need is honesty. On a small piece of paper, in a journal, or even whispered silently, reflect on these simple invitations. What strength has my hardest moment uncovered in me? What kindness do I wish I had received, and how can I offer that to myself now? If I could speak to my scar, what would I say to it? These questions are not for the mind alone. They are for the heart, the soul, the body. Let them speak. Let them write. Do not worry about what makes sense or what sounds wise. What is true will always carry its own beauty. Perhaps you will write 2 sentences. Perhaps you will fill pages. What matters is that you allow the truth to rise gently and be seen. When words are given space, pain softens its grip. When stories are acknowledged, they become teachers instead of burdens. After your writing, take a quiet moment to thank your body for remembering, for speaking, for holding the truths that were once too heavy. You may close the journal with a small blessing. Say softly, Thank you for keeping me safe until I was ready to grow. Let that sentence rest in your hands as if it were a small candle lit in the dark. No matter how much or how little you wrote, something has shifted. The story is no longer trapped. It has breathed, and breath is always the beginning of healing. Now, let's gently turn our attention to the small rituals that keep healing alive. Healing doesn't require big dramatic acts. It's found in the quiet moments, the way we speak to ourselves in the mirror, the way we wrap ourselves in a blanket, the way we notice a flower and smile. Start simple. In the morning, place a hand on your heart and say, I greet this day with love. That one moment sends a ripple of safety through the body. At night, before sleep, write down 3 things you appreciated about your day. They may be small, a soft breeze, a kind word, a moment of stillness. But appreciation turns ordinary moments into sacred ones. Create a nurturing habit that feels like a gift, not a chore. Perhaps you stretch gently each morning and say, I move with ease and love. Or you place a drop of soothing oil on your wrists and inhale deeply, saying, I am supported in all that I do. Let these little actions become anchors in your day. When life grows heavy, return to them, not with pressure, but with love. These small rituals whisper to your body, you matter, you are loved, you are safe. And when you notice old wounds asking for attention, pause. Place your hands gently over your heart. Say, I hear you. I'm here now. Even that, just that, can calm the storm. The body responds more to presence than perfection. It softens when it feels seen, not when it feels judged. It is a brave act to carry your scars into the light. It is a sacred act to choose kindness in a world that often demands hardness. When you honor your healing journey, every step, every scar, you become a source of quiet strength. Others may see your light and feel less alone in their own healing. That is the beautiful ripple of choosing to love yourself. You heal yourself, and the world heals with you. There will be days when you feel strong, and days when you feel tired. That is part of the rhythm of being human. But no matter the day, you can always return to love. Return to breath. Return to softness. The body is always ready to begin again. Let your journey be gentle. Let your growth unfold in its own timing. Trust that nothing is wasted, not the pain, not the waiting, not the tears. Every scar you carry is a reminder of what you've overcome. Every one of them is proof that you are stronger than the world may have ever given you credit for. And now, just as we began, take one more breath. Let it be deep and full, as if the body is saying thank you. On the exhale, let go of any lingering tension. Whisper softly, I am whole, I am healing, I am free. Let these words stay with you today. Let them guide your steps, your thoughts, your smile. You don't need to have everything figured out. You only need to stay kind to yourself in this moment. The rest will unfold. You are not broken, you are becoming, and every mark you carry, every scar you once wished away, is part of your sacred becoming. You are loved, you are seen, you are enough, just as you are, and always, always, just as you are becoming.